Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, the cringiest show on the internet. I set up an anonymous Google form where my Twitch chat could send me all kinds of different confessions, the cringiest things that ever happened to them. It's at cringe.coney.gg. You should send one now. And while you do, listen to these stories. These chatters are embarrassing. I bet yours wouldn't even be embarrassing because you're so cool and likable. Everybody loves you. And you spread the like around, right? Like the video. Let's listen to some confessionals, shall we?
Once I was out with a longtime friend of mine and out of nowhere by a random stranger with a fanny pack.
Okay.
From his fanny
Like
pack,
he went by?
he pulled out a small card that read, "I like your smile."
Ooh. I don't think that's a creep. I think that is a Jesus person, right? You know who else likes your smile? Jesus Christ. He will save us, right?
Initially, I awkwardly smiled, thinking he was saying this to me, before he suddenly pointed at my friend and said, "Say it to her."
Oh, got
He
him.
continued to repeat this as I went into a state of fight or flight, only being able to ask what. In pure confusion, before my friend did the big brain play of telling the guy that we were siblings so that he would leave us alone.
Okay, so he's like, he gave you a card saying, "I like your smile," and you're like, "Thanks." He's like, "Tell her. Tell her. Tell that girl. Tell her." Why did he give it to her? Why are you the middleman here?
I'm still haunted by that interaction to
Okay,
this
was
day,
this a
and the
Jesus
sheer
person
dread
or
I felt
not?
as that strange man looked over me, repeating his demand for me to compliment my friend's smile, because he clearly thought we were dating. We are both in separate relationships, BTW.
Wait, okay, what the fuck was that guy up to? I'm mad now. This feels like some touched by an angel shit. Did you never see him again? I guess you probably didn't. Not like, I mean, he might have gone to heaven or he might have went home. Like, I don't know which one of those. He's probably selling pickup artist lessons. I've seen that before. What? You've been solicited for pickup art? You must be very ugly. I'm sorry to tell you that. There's a guy that just saw you and said, "Hey, you need some help."
Back in 2020, when I was 13, there was obviously a lot going on in the world.
Yep.
Despite that, it obviously wouldn't quell my stupidity.
Wait. 13 in 2020. Oh my God. You're 19.
This was after Animal Crossing New Horizons came out and my older sister played it a lot.
Aw.
While she played, any character who was a bull that came to her island, she'd harass constantly to get them to leave because she thought they were super ugly.
Which, by the way, I love that was the thing on Twitter for a little bit. Ugly ass villager comes to your island. You're like, no! Get out! Get out! You like can't. Isn't it that you can't get them to leave? You have to be so mean that they're like, "I guess I'm gonna leave," and you're like, "Yes, go!" You have to constantly hit them with the net and hope they get the hint. I don't think I'm welcome here. No! Get off the island!
Now me, seeing this happen, I knew I couldn't let this injustice go unchecked.
Okay.
After telling her to stop harassing the poor villagers, and her
Were you
refusing,
really
I
nice
came
to
up
that
with a
poor
master
villager
plan.
now when she went to
Seeing
bed?
what was going on in the world at that time, I knew it would get a ton of support and everyone would love it. So obviously, I took to the Animal Crossing subreddit to post
Okay.
about my sister's wrongdoings.
All right.
The post was titled, #Bulls Lives Matter.
Oh, man.
Continuing into the post's text,
Oh,
I
man.
implored people to get the hashtag going and to fight back against this
Heart's in the right
discrimination.
place.
I don't know what happened with Reddit,
Uh-huh.
but it only posted the title without the text, leading to what you'd imagine with no context.
Oh, that's really bad. That's like layered bad, right? That's a lot of layers of bad. Like, was the character's name Bull? Why did you say Bull in 2022? Oh, I know what was happening around that time. All right, what happened?
It was downvoted to hell,
I
and my
bet.
dream of starting a new movement was shattered.
Aw.
I deleted it about a year later after gaining a conscience.
Oh, you were just a kid trying to start a revolution. That's fine. You saw a poor villager getting bullied and you tried to save them. I guess. I don't know why you did that, actually, why you put that on the Reddit. You should have posted her island like code and be like, "Go help him."
I was a big fan of The Office in middle school.
Who
and
wasn't?
My family would watch it together every Thursday.
Okay, what kid would enjoy The Office? That's weird to me. Well, no, Kevin's funny.
I was probably a bit too immature to understand that I probably shouldn't be
Oh.
modeling their behavior in real life.
All right, so you were being Kevin. All right.
One day I was zoned out not paying attention to anything when I caught a stray phrase from the seat behind me, wrapped around a pole. I was sure in an instant that this was my moment.
I bet you had something for
I
that.
looked around before thinking twice, afraid I might lose my chance, and said, "That's what she said."
You know what's really funny? Michael would have done that too. Michael Scott would have said the same thing. Yet you literally, good instincts.
Silence.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for them to laugh at my joke, but they just stared at me with blank faces. Then one of them said, I was describing the crash that killed my mother.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
horrified.
I get it.
I was stunned.
Yeah.
I was desperately trying to figure out how to apologize when he reached into his shirt and pulled out a necklace
the
with a small
physical
container hanging
memorabilia.
from the end.
No.
He said, these are her ashes. In nearly 2 decades, I have not yet been shut up so soundly as then.
That's what she said. Just say it again. Double down on it. Pretend that you have one phrase. Pretend that you have a severe compulsion, and it's just you got to double down on that. That's a pretty good story. Again, I mean, like I gotta give it up. Good instincts. You really understood the Michael Scott character.
I was in my 2nd semester of college, and I had just met this 5th-year girl who I developed a mild crush on.
Okay.
We start hanging out pretty regularly, and one of the things we like to do is watch movies together. While she's out of town, she tells me to watch this 2023 romance called Past Lives that she wants to talk about when she gets back.
Cute.
Being a first-year college student, I naturally tried to pirate it for free.
Okay. I don't know where this is going, but I really hope you saw a completely different movie. Like she says to watch Past Lives, and you somehow get a copy of like Schindler's List, and then you guys discuss it and have a very different takeaway from it, right? Like you guys will have a completely different understanding of the text.
Wanting to impress this woman, I cooked dinner and sent her a picture of my meal in front of a monitor with a scene from the movie on it.
Very cute.
I take the picture and send it to her, hoping to impress her with my commitment to this movie, culinary skills, and photography skills.
And it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. You sent her a picture of Alvin. I thought it was weird that there were 3 chipmunks singing.
Little did I know the movie I took a picture of was
What
not
did you
the
take it of?
2023
What was it?
romance Past Lives,
What was
but
it?
rather a 2016 Jewish film about the Holocaust called Past Life.
Oh boy, that's a different vibe.
It's also important to mention that in the picture I took you can see the name of the movie and the progress bar. So in this woman's head I got over an hour into this movie before realizing it wasn't the one she was talking about.
Oh, okay. We're watching 60 minutes and you're just like, phew, this is a bummer, man. We just met. How about Avengers? Let's watch Avengers. Oh, that's very
She calls me
funny.
laughing her ass off, thinking I am the biggest dumb bass in the world for getting 65 minutes into this movie, which is definitely not about love.
Bro, you thought you were mad sensitive, though. I know you were like, I'm doing the homework. You thought you were a teacher's pet. I'm watching this whole sad-ass movie for this girl I like. I'm locked in. Check out this meal I made.
And she ended up thinking it was really sweet, so at least it had a happy ending.
That's a funny story. That's a cute story. That's good. That's pretty good cringe. Not bad. Pretty good.
When I was in high school, I worked in a daycare connected to a fancy gym.
Cool.
The job sucked. The only joy I had at that job was playing basketball with the little kids, because the net was like forehead height with me.
Hell yeah.
One day I was playing 1v1 with this one boy and decided to dunk on him.
All right.
I charged the forehead height net and slammed the ball down.
Boom!
Just absolutely Shaq levels of dunking.
I
and
bet
knocked
you
this kid over hard.
slammed that kid. You posterized
Coincidentally,
him.
as I was laying this kid out, his mom was coming to pick him up and saw the whole incident.
Oh, she thinks you're doing that daily. She thinks you're putting it on a poster every day. All right, Jeremy, time for the 1v1. Not again. Every time that kid got sick or came home with a bruise, she thinks it's you now. Boom!
I got in a lot of trouble for that one.
I bet you did, but that's very funny. Sink or swim, kid. You're in the big leagues now. I don't even like gym. I like math and social studies. Shut up, pussy. Boom!
This might be the most shameful moment of my life.
I'll be
You know
the judge of that.
Sanamoro, the Sanrio character?
No, yes. Yeah, Hello Kitty's friend.
I saw a post online of an ad from the Philippines showing a Sanamoro casket complete with themed flowers and free candles.
that's a
It cost
bummer.
900k Philippine pesos, or $16 KUS, and thought the idea of a Sanrio-themed funeral was funny enough to share in a server.
Oh, okay.
However,
yeah.
I only remembered a critical, very important detail when my friend replied, "Going to a funeral house meeting later today.
Ah.
His mom died earlier this week from a freak accident."
I see.
I had
Okay.
forgotten. The wave of shame that washed over me felt like a tsunami.
Okay.
If you're somehow hearing
All right, I
this,
see.
Drew, I am unbelievably sorry, and I still want to crawl in a hole.
I think your friend's mom dying, and I think you sending him a cinema roll casket is like, that's bad enough. But the fact that it costs 16,000 US dollars, and you're like, hey, get her this. Something about that is quite presumptuous and somehow worse, I think. That feels way worse to me. That's crazy. Why is everyone's mom dead? Dead mom night on the Coney stream. Wow, what a bummer.
This happened to me mere minutes ago.
Poop story warning. It was in brackets. Good luck, everybody.
I am currently dealing with the consequences of my own stupidity.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so this is a poop story, and it happened a few minutes ago, and the first thing you did was boot up cringe.coney.gg. You're like, I know who's going to love this. You probably didn't even clean up yet, did you?
A few nights ago, I went on a date with this girl.
Cool.
It went really well, so of course I invited her on a second date, which I'm leaving for in less than an hour.
Uh-oh.
I told her up front that she was invited to come back to my place after the date was over. So before I got ready, I spent a few minutes tidying up my room and my bathroom.
Okay.
Afterwards, I took a shower, and when I was done, I sat on the edge of my bed while my hair dried.
Cool.
At some point, I felt my tummy rumble, and I leaned over to let out what I thought was a fart. Instead, I sprayed a streak of liquid shit directly onto my sheets.
Dude.
This resulted in me needing to clean not only my sheets,
Dude,
but
the
myself,
comforter
as well as the
and
sink,
you-
which I had already cleaned once today since I needed to rinse the stain out of my sheets
Oh
before
my
washing them.
god.
I am currently writing this while I wait for her to show and praying it's not a bad omen.
Oh
Wish
my
me luck,
god.
fellas.
Okay, so she was on the way. She's on. It's still gonna smell bad, dude. That's you can clean the sheets, but like that shit's gonna linger a little. Went up his back like a baby. Oh no. Said it was liquid, dude. Fuck. You didn't cancel? No, don't cancel. She's coming over right now. Let's just stay in the living room, I think. Coney gotta hear about this one. I'm saying that's the silver lining. I shit my pants, but wait. This is gonna be really good a year from now when Coney reads it.
A little context to start. I
Okay.
had an interesting childhood, as my family
I'll
grew
be
up
the
in
judge of
rural
that.
Washington state and were a bunch of redneck white folk.
All right.
I was really
Not
close
you,
with
though.
two of my cousins that were around my age, twin brothers named Trevor and Trent.
Trevor and Trent.
We would all spend the night at my grandparents' on the weekends growing up, and
Okay.
my grandpa was the type of guy to let us run wild with whatever we wanted, really.
Cool.
He would buy us things that 13-year-old boys should definitely not have.
BB
like
guns
BB and
and-
pellet guns,
yup.
knives, and real-ass bow and
Nice.
arrows.
Okay.
Basically, besides real
Nice.
guns, we
Okay.
had access to
Okay, so to be clear, I think a BB gun is whatever shoot cans. Bow and arrow, like maybe you could shoot an apple. A knife? The fuck are you gonna do with a knife other than stab yourself or another kid or an animal?
My cousins and I were running around in the woods on his property with machetes that my grandpa had bought for us at Harbor Freight.
Machetes? All right, each of y'all take one. Littlest one needs the biggest one to defend himself. You have the 5-year-old, the one that's like 18 inches, can barely hold it. Dunk.
We were having a competition to see who could cut down the thickest tree branch.
Oh, cool.
I spotted a prime candidate, and without thinking, I pulled the machete back behind me, ready to strike. As I winded up for the chop, I felt the machete hit something behind me, and turned around to see Trevor holding his hand over his face.
No.
My heart immediately dropped.
No.
I had hit him on the wind up with the tip of the machete right on his cheek, less than an inch below his left eye, and left a sizable
That
gash.
could have been so much
Naturally,
worse.
as I had
Holy
just nearly blinded my
shit,
cousin on
man.
accident, I started freaking out and apologizing
Good
profusely.
lord, okay.
Luckily, he just kinda shrugged it off and said it was an accident and no one was hurt, so he didn't really care.
Your redneck family has seen so much worse. I bet they get in that kind of situation all the time. He's like, yeah, whatever. I was almost blinded 3 times last week. You city folk aren't used to it. I got an extra eye. Good Lord gave me 2. I know that's right. Yep. That's why he gave me 2. He always knows.
We headed back to my grandpa's house, and upon telling him what happened, he took away the machetes.
Responsible grandpa. W grandpa. I know he did no reflection. That's not what he did. You damn kids can't be trusted with anything.
For a week. I'm not gonna lie. This one
Okay,
still
wait a
haunts me
minute.
to this.
Okay, buried the lead on that. All right, you lost
For a
machete
week.
privileges for 7 days. Think on that. Just in time for that wound to heal.
I was much more careful about playing around with blades after that.
I guess maybe it's a lesson. It sounds like you learned quite a valuable lesson not to swing a machete around the places you're not looking. So
I was a toddler when 9/11 happened.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Why didn't you stop it?
I don't remember much except that one day I was in my room and I decided to make tall buildings out of paper and crash a paper airplane into them.
You were inspired. Okay. Taliban toddler on NBC at 9 p.m. A creative child indeed. Timmy Taliban on CBS. Time to declare fatwa on broccoli and homework.
I went and
Kids are
showed my
creative.
family the new game I came up with and they weren't nearly as enthusiastic as I was. I remember feeling like I was in trouble and not knowing why.
I was gonna say, how do you handle that? Because, good on you for coming up with your own game. Very imaginative. However, I would have to check that toddler's search history. Trying to make a shoe bomb.
Now I work as an aeronautical engineer designing aircraft propulsion systems.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait. Hold on. This guy is a toddler in 2011. This guy's probably born in 98? Maybe 28 years old now. God bless. Okay. You know what? It was your calling. Straight up. Inspired chatter. Said, wait, I want to do that. Holy shit. 9/11 is a good idea, maybe. Maybe we got a lot of aeronautical engineers and news people out of it. Maybe news anchors, you know? Why does Coney keep picking the wrong dialogue option? For fun. I'm getting the bad ending.
So in elementary school PE, we did this thing where we had to do a horizontal hula hoop jump.
The fuck is that chatter talking about? Any of y'all know? Like a dog? Like they hold up a hula hoop, jump through it, Sparky? Like dolphins?
I was confused on how to do it, but I was up to try it anyway.
I bet. Yeah, I would
got a
be
hula
too.
hoop and got it near my feet. Within the first jump, I tripped over the hula hoop, fell on the hard concrete floor of our outside PE area, and landed on my arm.
All right, we really should have put down like a gym mat or something. Why did we put it on concrete? It's a fucked up gym teacher. It's one of the last days of school. It's July. We're in June and July on hot concrete. Hey, kid, jump through this hoop. How? Try. I don't even know how I would begin to do that. How would you even... The gym room is just concrete and a hoop.
It hurt really bad and I cried.
I bet,
We
yeah.
went to the hospital to learn I broke my arm.
Ow!
I had a taekwondo class I took with my sister. So during her class, I told my
Holy
instructor what
shit,
happened.
man.
He said we're going to start a new type of defense called the hula hoop defense.
Okay.
Everyone found it funny, and I was so mad about it.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back, I agree that the comment was hilarious.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's a good one, man. Sensei got jokes, bro.
So as a youth, I really got into Michael Jackson, but in a really hyperfixation kind of.
Ow! I've been stimming on my Michael Jackson shit, bro. Woo! I don't pop a hee-hee or a Shimon. Those are a little bit too obvious. But I love a ow!
I would learn how to dance and dress like him and was really proud of myself because I thought I was good at it like, and kid does
I
when they
bet you
learn
were.
new
I bet
things.
you were good at it, yeah.
But one day I took it too far.
Okay, what'd you
Michael
do?
Jackson has a song called They Don't Care
They
About
don't really
Us.
care
and
about
it's a
white kids singing about they don't really care about. Oh my god, white kids saying they don't really care about us is so fucking funny. That's so funny. They judge us on the color of our skin. Who's they?
So what does my blonde, Caucasian, upper middle class
It's
kid decide
so-
to do?
Oh my
Make a video of
god.
myself dancing to this song in a makeshift
in
prison
a
jumpsuit in the
makeshift
middle of my
prison
neighborhood
jumpsuit
street.
going down the neighborhood street in the suburbs. They don't really care about us. When the crossing guard doesn't let me go through, I won't stand for this injustice any longer.
My mom filmed it and I posted it on YouTube myself.
Please share the link.
The topic
Please
of
share
the
the
year
link.
was
In 2020! In 2020! White guy singing about police mistreatment in 2020! They don't care about... You know what? You might have been taken as, like, his heart's in the right place. At the height of BLM, he don't got internet. Like, maybe he... He's trying to be an ally. Maybe.
So here's this white kid in the middle of this
Oh
calm
my
neighborhood
God,
street dancing
dude,
like
this
Michael
is
Jackson
awesome.
and lip-syncing to a song about racism.
This rules. Oh, that's it. Got chatter. If you listen, for the love of God, please DM me. I need the link. That's so funny. That shit has 30 views on YouTube. Like, I gotta see it. Please no link. It was that guy. It's that guy. It's that. Find his internet. Find his YouTube. He's saying, please no link. It's him. It's that guy in chat. For sure.
I work at a Bolita Bear, so 70% of my
Of course, that
interactions
Bolita Bear.
when they're like 2
You
to 4,
bullied
I
them.
usually crouch down to look at them in the eyes and be like, hi. What friend are we getting today?
That's cute.
To be more personal with them, cause I don't actively dislike kids.
Okay,
Well, with
okay,
me worker.
Okay, wait a minute. What a weird thing to say. I work at Build-A-Bear. I get down on their level because I don't actively dislike them. What did you mean by that? That's like a Phoenix Wright thing to say that I'm going to remember that for later. Like, you just dropped a big hint. The press for information button is glowing green. When I scroll by that little piece of dialogue, there's you're the tutorial level. Like, you punched a kid and you said something like that, and I bet if I click on that,
Well, with me worker every day and not being used to
That's
working that
so
much, I was
funny.
pretty dead, so I was on autopilot.
okay.
A lady in a wheelchair came in. Without thinking, I crouched down to look at her eye.
Oh,
She immediately said, don't do that. And I instantly stood up and apologized.
oh, that's really good. I like that a lot. That's really good. That's good. That's good. Hi, friend.
I felt terrible cause I knew better to not do that, but autopilot
Oh,
brain.
I mean,
She
that's
understood
retail.
thankfully
That's
and wasn't
retail.
too mad. But she was still obviously upset.
That's retail, baby. They're breaking your soul down. You probably were 6 hours in at that point, not sitting once. That's retail, baby. Breaking your spirit and your mind. Holy shit, man.
This harrowing story takes place in late 2020.
Many have. Man, 2020 seems like it was a very bad year.
COVID cut my senior year of high school short, and at this
Damn.
time I haven't seen any of my friends since March.
Bummer.
But then, I get a Facebook message.
Okay.
It's my friend. He wants to have me over and hang out.
Cool.
I'm very excited. I haven't seen him in months, and COVID as a whole made me depressed.
I bet.
For a while, it's fine. We play some Smash,
Hell
Halo,
yeah.
Tetris, and have some pizza.
Sounds like an awesome time.
Typical high school gamer hangout shit.
Perfect.
But
Sleepovers?
then, we
Love
begin to talk about the content we've been watching.
that. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Your friend got brainwashed, didn't he?
We're both pretty into YouTube, but while we started with the same classic Let's Play kind of stuff, our tastes
well,
changed
hold
a ton
on.
even
Maybe
just
it's
over the
wholesome.
pandemic.
Maybe it's just
I've
embarrassing.
gone down the Scott the WOZ dude
Sure.
Nintendo rabbit hole, while he has
Is he
since
going to
pivoted
Fulcrum? Fulcrum, come in. Yodi gang, feel me?
I've gone Beast, Mark Rober.
Okay.
Pat, you get it.
All
The
right.
point is, our tastes are very different now.
Okay, but hear me out. That's fine, bro. If he's consuming like the normie shit, bro, people have lost their minds in 2020, dude. I know many people who went crazy, man.
I then make the worst social mistake I have ever made.
What'd you do?
I show him my content guilty pleasure.
Uh-oh.
A YouTube genre I should have never touched, but was just too bored during
okay.
lockdown to keep myself from it.
Yeah.
Nerdcore rap.
Oh.
I play this.
Oh.
That's right, you a criminal, not time to pay up. My bar's a jail that you cannot break from. TNT, I'll light you up.
Okay, let's hear the Roblox part.
I'll make you trouble the soul. Bending you right by your throat. MC didn't kill himself, bro. Not just to show me it's sad.
All right, so let us ground ourselves and remember these are both adults, and we're watching Minecraft Roblox rap battles.
He politely says that's just not really my thing and tries to turn it off.
Oh, that's really nice. That's a really nice way to do it. You've got a good friend.
I grab the phone and insist he waits till the best part.
Oh no.
It gets to the part where the Roblox rapper screams his head off.
I heard that
and
part.
He gives me the most horrified,
Yeah.
unsettled, disappointed look.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? The image of you that was in his head has been shattered forever. Like the person that you had built up over years of companionship and friendship shattered in an instant when that young man yelled about his Roblox toaster bath.
I'll never ever forget it. I pause it, utterly embarrassed, and ask if we could play another game.
Oh, that's the end of the story. What did we learn from this? Never show anybody anything. You never show. They're not going to think it's funny. They're not going to think it's cool. Hide your power level. I'm saying yes. You do that slowly and with great caution. Yes.
I was sleeping on my side. I felt my cat come up to cuddle next to me.
Aw,
I opened
meow.
my eyes to say hello to my beautiful baby boy. But
That's
his butt is
precious.
in my face as he starts pissing in my mouth.
Oh, your cat was fucked up. What the Oh my God. Why would a cat ever do that unless he hates you? This has happened to me. What? If a cat has ever peed in your mouth, raise your hand.
Not a drop got anywhere else. This motherfucker aimed perfectly.
Okay.
At least I know he's not diabetic.
Oh, okay. And then it ends with, yes, I scrubbed my mouth out and no, a trip to the vet showed nothing wrong. I was going to ask that, bro. I thought you would kill him. I don't care if you went to the vet. Thought that cat peed in your mouth and you were like, that's it.
My GF's dad likes to tell a story from when he was a little younger, around 24 years ago. He had 2 young Mormons come up to his door in the middle of the day to try to teach him the good word.
That's nice.
Before
Good.
they could finish, he cut them off to say, sorry boys, but I think there's something you gotta see. He let them inside and then all of them watched the second plane hit the tower.
Oh. I mean, you gotta... That's a sign, right? Like, would God allow that? You got the Mormons in on the couch? Dude, look! Huh? Yeah, 2 9/11 stories and 1 cringe confessional. You know what? It's a good time, and unfortunately, it's over, chat. That's all 30 stories for tonight. Wow, that's a whole lot of cringing. What was your favorite story, YouTube? Tell me below. Comment, please. Let me know what's up. I just got here. Well, you're too late. You're in trouble, and I took attendance, and now you're in a lot of trouble because you didn't do the right thing. Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, YouTube.